Hey guys, it's me, Cute Fuzzy Weasel, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, the game that has space in its face. It's got a space face. Tyler's got a space face. Alright, so we have 1159 science. So, what can we get? What do we need? Now, I should start this off by saying that I downloaded another special mod. I downloaded an FTL mod. Now, it's not like you slap it on a ship and the ship can go faster than light. This is, I forget the name of the mod, but basically, you have to have one part of the FTL component on your ship, and you have to send the other one, I think this part right here, out to your destination. This part here has to be sent out under conventional drives. But once it reaches its destination, you can use this part to basically go to the beacon instantly. Now, here's my rule for this, because it's showing up right here in specialized control, and this is a little early for us to have FTL. So, here's my rule. I can't use this piece right here, until I have experimental science, large probes, and experimental electronics. I have to have all three of these to use these. That's my rule. And I have to have all of this, like all the little parts that go into this, before I get these. So this box basically has to be full and green before I can use these parts. That, or I go into their part, their part INI and modify them so they're in one of these, but I don't know. I think I can remember not using them until this is green. That's fine. That's fine. So that's my rule. And I'm making that a rule because I, need these thruster packs a lot. And I need this. I need this, basically. So I'm gonna buy this. I can't use these. I just have to remember that I can't use them until this is full up. On the subject of this being full up, though, because the next thing that we launch, that's going to be the next generation long-range space probe. I want to try and gear our science purchases for that particular need. Now, obviously, I'm going to get some command modules because I'm tired of jerry-rigging together these little orb things, so we're getting that. Good God, we still have 839 science. Okay, so let's think about this objectively. The next thing we send out is going to be a space probe. So we need a better radio. We need a better antenna. And unfortunately, the best antennas all the way, where is the best antenna? It's, well, it's somewhere. Somewhere on, oh, there it is. Okay, and that's actually right there. So, I guess I could get that. That's gonna knock us down some. Now, the gravioli detector, that can get us a lot of science. And it comes with a lot of really useful parts. But then there's advanced metalwork, which gives us, all these smaller modular things. So, and then there's high-powered, electronics, which gives us batteries. And I'm thinking, oh, shit, no, because if I get automation, then I'm not going to be able to get any of these 300 ones. I'm going to be stuck with these. Well, alright, well, I could use advanced fuel systems. The thing is, look, any long-range probe that I send out is going to need that. It's going to need that. I'm gonna get that. Alright, so that leaves us with advanced fuel systems, advanced landing, advanced aerodynamics, supersonic flight, actuators. That gives us a lot of parts. That gives us the advanced grabbing unit, which is kind of neat. We could do an asteroid capture mission. Then there's the sounding experiment. It's a trade-off between advanced fuel. So what's in advanced fuel systems that we might need? Well, it's got an RCS fuel tank. You know, it's got all that. And then in actuators, it's got this and this. So this is potentially more science. This is more function. Time to break out the coin. All right, so heads, advanced fuel systems. Tails, actuators. Ah, shit, that went far. My camera weird? Anyway, it landed on heads. So advanced fuel systems, that's fine. And look, that gives us the option to get nuclear engines when we get 300 science again. And nuclear engines are fun. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at building our first our second generation purpose-built long-range planetary survey probe. First thing I want to do is I want to make sure that I have oh good, I've got the R4 base in there, so I don't have to worry about making one. God damn it. I hit the button. I hit the wrong button. Fuck off. Right. So, it's all going to be about weight. That's 14. That's 6. That's 3. Somehow this is still the lightest option, and I don't understand why. It's a huge metal cylinder. Drone door. Yeah, I've got no idea how this is lighter than everything else, but weight's gonna be the key, so I guess we're going with this again. Next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna flip this. Why can't I? There. I'm gonna flip this on its side. There we go. Well, because it's gonna have like really long arms on it that, well, oh right, I got robot parts. I don't actually need to do that anymore. I keep forgetting that. Okay, so that's the probe core. Next we need what the body sits on. Take advantage of the space and make it have a big, nice battery section. Have all this. And then on the top of that, we're going to want some control unit there. And a control unit there. And we will take these and move them up. And then we'll have these arms. And we don't need them quite like that. Just do 2. So, let's see, target angle, boom. Alright, and on these arms, we'll have some chickens. What? Why not? Why have more? I'm almost out of coffee in my giant coffee thing. I'm gonna need more soon, because my head's gonna not hurt like it needs to. Okay, the further away we get from the sun, the weaker, like, any solar panels we put on here are gonna be. So, you know what? Here, well, here's what we'll do. On the ends of these, we'll have like 2 of these. Okay? And the idea is that... Yeah, here we go. We'll just make sure that they're even, so they'll do that number. And then on either side of them, we'll have these things just hanging. In fact, we can just copy it. Alright. There. There. And there. And then boom. Boom. And boom. Alright. Now... Yeah, that's a little bit better. We can actually have them, like, fold up and then expand. That'll be good. That'll be good. Well, hang on. Is this... I'm gonna use my thumb here just to check. Yeah, it's smaller if I have them like that. Okay. So in their stowed position, they'll look like this. Alright. Next... Okay, so what else do we need? We need science. We need a whole heaping of science all over the place. Time for another robot part. This time, this cylinder? The amount of extension's not worth it with that one. What about this? Is this... No, that's worse. What about this? No. What about this? No. What about that? No. Oh, this is another one of, Oh, this is another one of these. Oh, shit. That would almost be better than these massive hinges. Because this can just, like, roll up. So we could have it on that, and then I could just fold and go. Huh. Let me take a look. Just take a look at what this looks like that, and then target angle, like, fold it down. Yeah, you know what? You know what? I'll go with this. Yeah, I'll go with that. I'm probably still going to use the hinges for something, but this is a little bit more economical as far as space goes. And space is going to be really important on this probe. I want most of this probe to be fuel. So, yeah, it's going to fold up like this, I guess. Alright. Next, we need some... I guess we can throw some science onto here. Actually, you know what? Let's deal with communication. Because communication is also going to be important. And that's where this thing will probably be the best. Yeah. So we'll have one of these hinges, and on the end of this hinge, we'll have the biggest goddamn thing we... Oh, that looks silly. Yeah, that looks kind of silly. I mean, it works, but... I don't know. I want to use that, though. Like, I want to use this relay antenna. Because this is the best, the biggest, the best one that we have. I just have to think about space real quick. And I mean, like, physical space, not space. Let me think. Let's assume... Alright, so what angle do I want it to be the end result? I'm thinking the end result should be, like, right here. Alright, so what is this? What is angle limit? Oh, okay. The angle limit is some bullshit. I don't care. Okay, so... it needs to be needs to be big. Whatever comes on here needs to be big. So here's what I'm thinking. We'll have this out. And then at the end of that, we'll have this thing. And then at the end of that thing, we'll have this thing. Now the problem is that at the end of this thing, right? This is going to be really unbalanced. So I either need, like, especially if the stow is going to be like this. No, because if it's stowed like that, then we're like, we gotta fold this up inside of a fairing, and the fairing has to be kind of a reasonable size. Like, what's the end result fairing gotta look like? It's gotta look like this. Everything has to fit into this. And right now, that's not happening. Unless this thing, like... Unless this thing is somehow put above there, which is possible. It's possible. I just have to think about how that can be done. Here, let me try something. Oh, I can fold this bitch up. Okay, so this is going to be really interesting how this works out. So, it's going to be made primarily out of these components. Alright, so that is going to fold up like this. And then we're going to have another thing on here. Yeah, we'll have another thing on here that'll... There we go. And then that'll fold up like this. Now, I realize this is kind of fucked a little bit, but bear with me. So that thing's target angle will be out to here. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, alright, I see how we're gonna do this now. So that's gonna be there. And at the end of that boom arm, there's gonna be this thing. And this thing... God damn it. Fuck, why isn't this... Shit. That's okay. You know what? The setup is so simple I can build it again. That's fine. We'll have this part here. And that's already kind of fucked up. Here. You know what? Here. Do this. Put that there, and then we'll take this, and we'll build it upside down, basically. So we'll do that, and then I think there was this thing on top of that, and then... Tyler, for fuck's sake, what's wrong with you? Are you being a small cat, Tyler? Tyler, why you gotta be a small cat all the time? Just like, oh, I'm a small cat, I'm gonna run around and eat your face. Tyler, don't eat my face, you cat. There we go. Okay, so now... This part here, that'll go onto that. Right. Right. Okay, so that's still not great. So what we have to do is we have to get another... we gotta get another one of these. Right there. Except this thing has to... be like that, and then that can go there, and then the target angle can be this and there. Okay, So let me just grab a fairing real quick and make sure this thing can fit. It can! Oh my god, I fit it inside the fairing! Okay. So that right there! That right there is how it's gonna be. And then, I might even be able to... Because at this point, do we really need this hinge? I don't think we do. So we can get rid of... You know what? Instead of getting rid of it, I've got another plan for it. But this thing can... I mean, it's already sticking out. So it can just be like that. Okay. So... And then, when we're in space... This thing will go like this, and that thing will go like that, and that thing will go like that. You know, we need to take advantage of the weight differential on this, and we need to like pack this thing with shit. Like, get rid of this part here and just make it batteries. I mean, why not? Take advantage of the amount of space that we have on this. In fact, we can put... It's got so much clearance, we can put its own solar panels on it. Yeah. Let's do that. Take advantage of every inch. Now, a major problem with this, though, is going to be... This is going to be really, really heavy. Like, this is going to throw maneuvering off by a lot. This is going to throw maneuvering off by a ton. So we've got to have... We have to have a counterweight attached to this. We have to have some kind of counterweight attached to this thing. So I'm thinking a unit out to the side here that's nothing but stabilizing gyroscopes. And for that to work, it's got to be going down to fit in the fairing. So we'll have one unit there, and then another one here, and this'll... Actually, you know what? This can probably do... Yeah, we can probably have it go to the side, actually. I didn't think about that. Yeah, it might even be better to have it going to the side. Yeah, like right there. And then this thing will have these big SAS modules. They're gonna have to have some kind of little expanding thing just to keep them out of the way. So yeah, this will have a couple of these, I guess. No, not a couple of those, but definitely one of these and one of these. And like the communicator, this will also have its own series of batteries, because this thing has to weigh as much as that. And then some. Yeah. There we go. This is like this is the most complicated folding probe, but this is good practice. Yeah, this is good practice. And then this thing will expand out to here. And then that thing will expand out to here. Yeah. Yeah, that's a counterweight. There we go. And just out of curiosity, I want to see what this thing is projected to look like. So there. And then go ahead and extend solar panels out. Oh, wow. We'll get fucking power for sure. Okay, so maybe those two not so much, but definitely on the side. And again, here, we can bend this down a little bit more. Okay, and maybe not have those out to here, but definitely we could have them out here. Assuming, again, Oh, shit, that was wrong. God damn it. Wrong. Alright, so maybe we don't have... Maybe we can have, like, one solar panel on this. I just want to maximize power. So, yeah. That's the end result. And we're clipping through this battery, which I don't really like. But that's fine. We can just have one battery. We can have one battery out on this side. But now we're clipping through the housing. Really, we just need it to turn slightly to the side. So here, we'll take one of these and we'll put another robotic. We'll take another joint. I wish. It's not true. I've got a little something, but I'm kind of saving it. How did I get on that subject? Yeah, just a little bit of an angle. Just a little bit of an angle, and then we can... Yeah. Now that can be made straight, and this thing can bend a little bit, and boom! We're pretty far out. Take that, and we can put that there. Actually, we can put one there, and we can put one there. And then those can extend. There! Look at that ugly piece of garbage. Alright, time to fold all this back in. So retract it, retract it. Now what's important to know is that in space, you know, once these things extend, they can't be unextended. So we have to be careful about extending them. There. And then fold those back up, and then fold this back up. You know, I was gonna call this the Wayne's World, but I'm thinking about calling it the origami. But then I'd have to look up how to spell origami. You'll find many of my decisions are based on how much research, how much spelling I care to look up. Okay, that's not terrible, and we can always like modify this some to fit it into a fairing if it's not fitting. But okay, so we have all this shit. And now we need science. So we need some science on this. So what science can we put on this that's not going to get in the way? I guess I could put the magnetometer on this. Let me think. Well, what can we do in orbit? So we have the thermometer, which we can basically just put anywhere. We can put that there. We have... scanning arm, that's seismic, that can't be done, can't be done, can't be... This. Yeah, I could put this on that arm. Yeah, I could put it right there. That's a good use of that arm. Alright. That's not... Yeah, that's too big. That's mineral survey scanner. I'm not... Alright, so now we have the magnetometer boom. Which I guess I can also put on this arm. I mean, it's not... It does stick out a little bit, doesn't it, though? I could put it... I could put it right there. Right there, like right on that. Okay. Now we have the micro goo container, which right there seems fitting. Let's see. Orbital telescope. Now that is something I definitely want on this. So it can just look out, you know, wherever this is pointing. It makes sense, like this is a module. Like that is a conjoined module, like right there. Makes sense to me. Pressure sensor thing, I can go there. That's nothing. Let's see, sample container. I mean this. Well, I could put it on here. Like, I could actually have this be a part of something. The only thing is with that thing, it's a single use. So, like, really, this needs to be something on the outside of the spacecraft that I can use one, use the other, and have them, like, pop off, and then to maintain some kind of, you know, to maintain some kind of balance. So we'll get back to that. Goo container taking care of that. Pressure already taking care of that. This is something that I'll build a dedicated probe to. So now the solar particle collector, which actually has to unfold and expand. And I think I can put it on this. I mean, let me just deploy it just to see what it looks like. Yeah, that's okay. That's not getting in the way of anything, I think. Yeah, okay. So we can have it on that. Now, I think that's everything. I can't do, like, laser scanning things and surface... Okay, module that soil atmospheric when used on a landed... Yeah, I gotta use it on a landed planet. That's its own... This is its own dedicated satellite, just looking at the size of it. Okay. Alright, I think that's good. So now the rest of this is all fuel and control. Yeah. Whoop. Ah, shit. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Let me get that back in. Angle rate, like, right there. That's better. So this is fuel. Right. I think this is gonna need... This is gonna need a bigger SAS module, because that's not... And I guess I could put one there just to have it, and then have this fuel container, like, connect to another one. Like this. Yeah. There we go. Oh. There we go. And just for added shit, we're gonna put some solar panels on this. Makes sense. Waste not, want not, as far as space goes. There we go. So, do that, and then we'll put another one on here. And for this, I'm gonna want something more. I don't want what kind of engine? Because, like, the Stromboli engine's really fuel efficient, but it's kind of small for this. The Poodle would work, but it's a little big for this. Could go with this. No, that's too big. That's decently sized, but I don't know. I have no idea about its fuel efficiency. I need something very fuel efficient. This is like this cryogenic engine here, but I think that just eats fuel. Just that. I think that eats fuel too. Really, what I want to be using for this is a nuclear engine, but I don't have that technology yet. I guess this could work. Or I guess, like, putting... I could put a series of Strombolis on this, like 3 of them. Like, on either side like this, and then have a decoupler. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that, yeah. So this will be cryogenic, LH2 and ox, so boom. Yeah, that's cryogenic, and then these will use that, and then we'll have a decoupler in there somewhere, like right there. Right there. There we go. And then that will attach to a thing which will have its own little arm thing, and then this will go down to... Maybe I'll make it a smaller piece, because... actually, you know what? That's good enough clearance. We need to conserve space on this thing. We need to conserve space on this thing. So, God, look at this craft. You know, it kind of looks like a person. It kind of looks like a dancer. Fuck it, I'm gonna call it the Dancer. Dancer 1. Second gen deep space probe. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I can put the mission flag on it. What? How come the Space Weasel flag isn't there? God damn it. I gotta... Where's the Space Weasel flag? Okay, so I guess I have to design another Space Weasel flag, but for the time being, I can put this. Even though the flag literally doesn't show up on the thing at all. Whatever. I can change up... Nah, I'll just stick with white. This, on the other hand, I'll do that for. Nah, that looks ugly. There we go. That looks a little better. Okay, so now, let me take a look at the fairing real quick, just to make sure that everything is still fitting inside this fairing. Oh shit, this doesn't fit inside the fairing. Well, I need it to fit inside the fairing. My OCD is gonna make it so that's, like, it needs to fit in the fucking fairing, asshole. Ooh, you know what? There's another thing I haven't used yet. There's, this. The rotation module. Oh, but that doesn't rotate, like, the way I need it to. Well, I could just put this on it and then have it be, like, that, and then put this on it and have it be kind of like there, and then have this fold this way, and then have this fold this way, but then that's still outside the fairing. Damn it. Damn. Wait, how long is... Could I have this? No, it's still... It's not it's not... I wanted to see if I could put it on a collapsible pole. Wait, what if I did that and then I, like, it hugged the corner? That's not too terrible. It's still, like, hitting that. There we go. Right there. I mean, the fairing is not going to be even, but it's still... I mean, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. That's acceptable. That's acceptable to me. That's acceptable to me. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and grab ourselves a sub-assembly. Which was right here. The R4 base. Which hopefully doesn't crash the game. There it goes. Oh. Oh, you have a fairing on you already. Come on, just attach to that. Got it! Got it! Radical, dude! Alright, are we good? Yeah, it's gonna eat fuel, but I think for the most part we'll be okay. Alright. And let's just make sure that this thing is secure, because honestly I think this is the most unsecured load I have ever made in this game. Like, seriously? This might be the most lopsided thing I've ever sent up. Alright, so we have that. I feel like I really feel like I could add more fuel to this thing. But we'll take a look. Alright, so... Alright. Build fairing. We have to have the fairing expand out just a little bit. And then the rest should be a nice, solid tube. All the way up to the top. Should be. And there it is! There's our fairing. There's Dancer 1. And can I, like, change the color of the fairing? Oh god, that's fucking hideous. Oh, that is... Oh, go back to just solid. Oh my god, that was ugly as fuck. Alright. Yeah, let's not do that again. So this is Dancer 1. This is Dancer 1. Alright, I think we're good. So that'll go, those will activate, then boom, and then that'll go, and then boom, and then that'll go, and then that deploys, and that goes, and those go. All in all, a pretty simple probe. So let's save, and let's launch, and let's see what happens. So where are we sending this? I guess we'll send this to Joel, and then from there we'll take a look and see if we can use Joel to slingshot us to, like, Scenarius, Saturnalius or something. Okay, well, we're not launching at night, okay? I owe you guys that much. We're not doing that. There we go. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, that is an unsecure load. Oh, man, okay. Let's take a look at our shit here. So... we have Joel. We could kind of make... Actually, Cyranus is in a really good position. Like, Cyranus is in a really good position. Huh. Fuck it. First thing we gotta do is we gotta get into orbit. So, ascent guidance, 250 kilometers. Engage autopilot. Here we go. Let's see how this thing flies. Well, it's going up a lot straighter than I thought it was. Okay, I maybe spoke too soon. It's kind of wobbling a little bit there, but I think that's just the acceleration. God damn, that thing fucking accelerates. Jesus Christ. Okay, so maybe we might be having a little bit of a problem here because if this thing burns up before it can even get off. God damn. God damn, that is fast. I forgot how fast this rocket was. Now I'm seeing kind of like a little shimmy. But so far, it doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal right now. Nothing seems to be sticking out of the fairing. And on that first stage alone, it's looking like we're going to be able to get up to 10. Yeah, we already passed 10,000. 11,000. Man, if we can get up to 15, I'll feel a lot better about the fuel levels. Okay, we're probably not going to get to 15. But 14's good. There it goes. Alright, so it's 16. We're on this stage. This stage needs to be the stage that gets us into space. So far, so good. Grab ourselves, like, put the screenshot out. I mean, it's heating up a little bit. We're going kind of fast, but nothing seems to be overheating, and that's the important part. All right, okay. Going 43,000 meters. That's good. Going, turning. I think we're good. I think this is gonna work. Yeah. Then this part here should be the part that gets us into an orb. Whoa! What the fuck just happened? Oh, it let off and then everything kind of shifted. Alright, well... alright, we don't have any RCS. I need a pilot to engage the SAS? Oh, that ain't good. Alright, well... here, first thing we're gonna do is deploy the clamshell. Look at all those. Alright, no, you're expanding, what the fuck? What the fuck? No! It's expanding, why is it fuck, that better not completely fuck up our goddamn thing. Well, first thing it's so fucking hard to control the goddamn camera. Alright, well let's expand! God, this is finicky. It's finicky and it, like, moves really quick. Alright, next. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna move this out. Then we're gonna take this and rake it across the fucking... okay. This is kind of wobbly. Alright, now move this out. Stop moving. Yeah, that's a good target angle right there. And then move that out. There. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is... oh god. Oh god, it's wobbly. Okay. Here it is. The fucking dancer probe. All unfolded and shit. Yeah, we better be able to talk to it. Log visual data. I want to make sure that everything's going okay. Log iridescent scan. Oh, I can only use it from high orbit. Well, we're going to be getting some high orbits. Definitely. Can I, like, move this angle a little bit so it's less awful? And then I can, like, take this and move this back some. Oh, God. Okay, now we've got 2 minutes to, like, get to... Jesus Christ. Alright, we got 2 minutes to get to the orbital insertion point here. We really need to move on this, buddy. Come on. So, just so we're clear, we can't actually run SAS. We can't... That's great. That's perfect. Can I bend this down a little bit more? Oh, that's bending it up. That's bending it up. A little more down. A little more down. There we go. That's really fucking with us. I can't wait to see how this thing reacts to acceleration. This is gonna be a trip. I don't know, guys. I named this thing Dancer 1. I'm probably not gonna put out another Dancer probe because this is so fucking wobbly. I mean, I realize that the Staputnik is like the lightest of all the probe bodies, but maybe could have gone for like one that was a little boxier, one that I could really fold up into like a useful shape, and not like a weirdo shape. Like, let me just try sending some science real quick, like just a little bit. Oh yeah, we got tons of electric charge. Like, we have tons of electric charge. Yeah, and everything seems to be going good. Alright. I'll reset the camera here. Okay. So once this thing gets to fucking... This needs to get to the burn point, and then we can burn. Here we go. Oh God, what's it doing? What's it doing? What are you doing? Stop that. That's creepy. That's disgusting, Rocket. Look at that. Come on, just do it. Just do it. Come on. I swear, if this thing slams apart in acceleration... Here it goes. Yeah, you can auto-warp too if you want. Alright. Go! Do the burn. Oh, God! Oh, my God, it's terrible! Oh, oh, it just slams around. They just wobble. There's no structural integrity at all. I guess we're just gonna, like, fudge it and say that it's not clipping through itself. Oh, wow. If this thing explodes... Huh. Okay, well, we're gonna get into an orbit. We'll get into an orbit. And I don't know about anything else, but we will get into an orbit. It's just like bouncing everywhere. Okay. I have a feeling that fine maneuverability is not going to be a thing with this. So let's take a look at what we've got here. So to get to Saturnalia, or whatever it's called, we're going to have to burn that direction anyway. Alright. So assuming that we're not going to Joel, like we're just visiting Saturn, set as target, then we want to burn that's going to go out to here. Although we can do a Joel encounter in 3 years. But it looks like we don't have the fucking Delta V. Because there's like a little red thing. And I can't tell though if that's the red thing for that rocket. It might be. Fuck it, so we go all the way out here. Come on. Ah. Okay. Alright, delete that. You know what? I'm gonna use MechJeb. MechJeb's got some good tools on it, so maneuver planner, MechJeb. MechJeb, I need you to do something for me. I need you to do advanced transfer to another planet. What am I looking at? Alright, well that has us burning just straight out like that for 1 minute and 4 seconds, but I'm not seeing, like, a path for that? Like, where's that going? Initial orbit must not be hyperbolic. What are you saying? You know? I guess I really have no idea how to read this particular aspect of MechJeb. Limited time. No, let's do pork chop selection. Advanced transfer to another planet, yeah. I got no idea what I'm looking at here. I should probably do, like, actual research on this. Oh, I depart in 319 days. Oh. Okay. What about a bi-impulsive transfer? Like, can I... Must be in the same sphere of influence. Oh. Alright, makes sense. Huh. What about... So really, I have to get into a solar orbit before I do anything. But I want to take advantage of, like... I want to take advantage of the ridiculousness. I mean, do we want to go to Cernus? Yes, I want to go to Cernus. Let me think. Okay, yeah, sure, let's try it. Let's get into solar orbit and then see what MechJeb can do. So in 35 minutes, go ahead and... that... Execute next node. That's a 28-second burn. That's not great, but it's not the worst. And with this thing... Well, with that thing, 28 seconds minus... this is not... This does not have the best fuel economy. Like I said, I probably should have used, like, a nuclear engine. But we can probably make it. We can probably make it. Yeah. I'm gonna skip ahead to what solar orbit ends up pointing us out in. Okay, so we got kind of close to the end there. But we did it. We fucking did it. We're gonna have a Cernus. We're gonna have a Cernus encounter in 4 years. All right, that's fine. You know, 4 years. But yeah, we got basically nothing left. Essentially, we really kind of dropped the ball as far as, you know, the best fuel tanks to use. Yeah. So once we get to Cernus, we're not gonna be able to do anything. We'll have a flyby. We'll have a really nice flyby. And we'll be in orbit around it. I mean, we'll be in its sphere of influence from year 4, 367 to... So, a month. We'll be near it for a month. But yeah. This'll be there in 4 years. And when it's no longer there, when it leaves, it's gonna be out and going off forever. This is gonna be our first interstellar probe, assuming that we don't send anything out purposefully, like, that's faster than it. But according to this, we'll be leaving Kerbal's the Kerbal Sun sphere of influence in 88 years. So in 88 years, we'll be interstellar. Oh, and we're not even really going towards the other star system over there. So we'll just be flying out there completely directionless. Forever. Basically. Of course, our solar panels will fail long before then. In fact, it's even possible that the sun out near Cernus will be so dim that we won't really be able to do anything, but we did it. So that's been an hour and some change. Join me next episode where we'll redesign the R4 and do all kinds of other shit while this thing slowly drifts through space. Forever. Because we're never getting this thing back. It's just going to be out there forever. Yep. Big Ugly Dumpling the Dancer. I'm not going to send out another Dancer probe until I get nuclear engines, because this was a fucking travesty.